First ball is Hoggard to Smith. Confidently played by the South African captain. Well, what a start for Hoggard. That is a great scalp for them. Graham Smith goes in the very first over. England are ecstatic, they're celebrating. This is a fine England cricket team, make no mistake about that. A perfect start for them. Not the debutant that goes early, but the prize scalp of the South African skipper, Graham Smith.
Not only that, a very settled pace attack that England have got. This one just nipping away from Graham Smith. Fends at it, and it's a very good low catch. Andrew Strauss taking a sharp chance early on. South Africa, not a good start, 0 for 1. Smith goes for duck.
Rudolph happily off the mark, getting the ball past Graham Thorpe. New job for Graham Thorpe under the helmet at short leg. Rudolph then on his way, which brings AB de Villiers on strike. Wasn't far away from Thorpe, was it? Attempting the Yorker, but Rudolph has done well there. He's got it away for 4 behind square. Tucked away past Simon Jones again, and that races away for 4 as well. Very productive over for South Africa. 11 runs coming from it. They progress to 12 for 1.
That's got through. That's going to go all the way. Quick outfield here, Port Elizabeth. That's nicely played. Wasn't that short. He's into position quickly. Lead off. Well, that's going to be 4. He's put the man in there on the offside to try and get the batsman to drive. What if he drives like that? The catches don't come into play. That's 4 runs. Well, we've seen it off the front foot, now we've seen it off the back foot. This is a very good shot. Well, that's a good shot as well. Rudolph comes to the party as well, through extra cover. Very well timed. Well, that's up and over. It was banged in short, and it's been banged away over extra cover. That's worked away. That's worked away from about middle and off. Really on size. Steve Arneson doing the fielding. Can't stop the 3. That brings the 50 up. Here in Port Elizabeth. So England off to the flying start. South Africa fighting back.
So Rudolph has worked it well into the spaces. He's timed the ball well. That's another one with no apparent effort that he's managed to manoeuvre to the boundary very easily. That's through. It's past Mark Butcher, and with this outfield nice and quick, Jack Rudolph picks up his 6th 4 of the morning. That's kept a little bit low. It's right in front, and he's got him. Time to ponder from Simon Towfall, but it's Andrew Flintoff who has picked up England's 2nd wicket of the day, and just in the nick of time too, I might suggest.
Well, England's change in tactics worked. It took them an hour or so to work out the new batsman, bowl straighter, try and hit the stumps, in line, nipping back. That's out. Hits him in line of off stump, would have gone on to hit middle stump. AB de Villiers goes on debut for 28. He looked good, change of tactics, and he was gone. LBW for Flintoff.
That's pretty close too. It's Harmison, third ball of the over, looking for another decision in England's favour, but this time not getting it.
Well, two good decisions. Flintoff LBW was out, and Steve Harmison with his extra bounce, I believe, probably straight enough. Pitched outside leg, and also going over the top of the stumps. Good decision, Darryl Hare. Good umpiring so far this morning.
Well, that's a fantastic delivery from Steve Harmison. Thank you and good night. What a delivery from Harmison. He knocks over Jacques Callis for a duck.
Well, they celebrate, and so they should. It's the big wicket, it's full, it's straight. Jacques Callis, I don't know whether he's not picked it up. He's only, you get out there to the crease and you get the full straight delivery at good pace. If you just don't get it picked up, he's missed that by some distance.
Well, I think that the shake of the head from Callis showing to everybody that he didn't pick that ball up. Fine bowling by Stephen Harmison. Callis goes for naught. It's England's session after all. The home side 66 for 3. Well, another big shout. Darryl Hare once again says that not out. What an over. 20 overs bowled, 68 for 3. Over pitch this time by Harmison. Butcher won't stop that. That races away to the cover boundary. 22 overs completed. South Africa 78 now for 3. He's got that through the offside. Butcher's teammate Thorpe has the vain chase this time. He'll get back for 2 and bring up that half-century. Jack Rudolph. It's his 650 in this his 19th Test match. Plenty of support for South Africa. They've had a rough 12 months or so. They're a very proud cricketing nation, and they don't like losing at home. Confident shot off the back foot again from Dippenaar. It's running away from Butcher and into the boundary rope. Giles is after that, but it's beaten him. He's given up the chase already. Good first session for England, but South Africa grabbing the initiative here after lunch.
Right, he's gone after it, and he's got away with it. Up and over. 50 partnership, Dippenaar and Rudolph. Oh, now was this bat? I think there is. Now, how far away was that from Grant Jones? Down the leg side. Oh, this does go fine.
It's funny how the batsmen react when they have something like this. They always look away as if it's come off the thigh pad until they hear the catch behind. It's quite a way away for Jones, and as soon as it gets past Jones, Rudolph looks up to the umpire. And umpire Hare gives him 4 runs.
It's through short leg. Now you can be harsh here and say that, well, that could have stuck in a hand with a bit of luck. Therefore put it down as a very sharp sort of chance. Strauss is the man in there. There he goes. Finally the tackle's come off. Well, it's been a long time coming. It's a very welcome sight.
It's a big shout. Has he got an inside edge on it? Daryl Hare is motionless. It sounded woody.
Well, that could have been the only thing that could have saved him, and he's given a leg by. He goes a long way across, Berta Dippenaar. It was a full delivery. Did it hit him outside the line? Here we go.
You've talked about reverse swing. Does reverse swing, is it outside the line? His back is deep in the creases. It doesn't look to be too high. That's where he doesn't want to ball. He'll race away. Graham Thorpe gives up the chase. It's 4 more to Berta Dippenaar. Cracking shot from Rudolph through extra cover. Ball of fullish length, spanked away. Runs again for Jacques Rudolph. Finds the boundary just back with a square on the offside. Nothing too much wrong with the delivery, but he seizes on this 100 partnership between Rudolph and Dippenaar.
Dippenaar finds the gap again on the offside. David Lloyd was telling you how speedy this outfield is. Fielders have no chance. Well, there's some help there for Giles. Peel from Giles and Vaughan, not so much from behind the wicket. Dippenaar survives. It's 174 for 3.
It's a massive appeal from Michael Vaughan at extra cover. Giles over the wicket as usual. Dippenaar pushes forward. Does this clip the bails? There's definitely a little noise there.
That's a lovely shot. There have been plenty today from Jacques Rudolph. He's really looked the business here in Port Elizabeth. Well, that's fine bowling. But once again, the decision is not out. Well, England not having any joy from either umpire here in successive overs. This time, Flintoff's appeal turned down.
We'll take a look at this. Aggressive Flintoff. Is it the nervous 90s for Rudolph? Banged in. Takes his eye off it. Did it take the glove? Did it take him on the shoulder? Not out, says Daryl Hare. Look closely. Big sound again.
This time he goes. Rudolph rattled by Flintoff. He's missed out on that 100. He goes for 93. England take that 4th wicket. It's taken a long time to come. The home side now 178 for 4. Rudolph is distraught.
And who's done it again for England? It's Flintoff. When they want a wicket, turn to Andrew Flintoff. He makes things happen. It's effort, it's a nick, it's a drive. He's loose, away from his body. No mistake this time. The ball flies through to Jones. It's Flintoff again who turns it around for England. A great innings. He's played wonderfully well there, Jacques Rudolph. And he's fallen just short of 193. Classy innings. South Africa have lost the 4th wicket, 178 for 4.
That's a good response from the batsman. Over pitch from Flintoff. Cracking extra cover drive from De Bruyne.
Well, there you go. He's probed away around that off stump. De Bruyne has left a few. He's left one too many.
Not a great leave. Not a great leave at all. Well, this one nipping back. He's got it to nip back to De Bruyne quite a few times. And on this occasion, too tight.
It's been good bowling. He's been aggressive. He's not let the batsman settle. He hasn't covered it. If you're going to leave it, you've got to cover that off stump. Andrew Flintoff gets the off stump. I think he's worked him out. I think that's one to the bowler. Top effort. Big breakthrough now. 2 quick wickets. De Villiers goes for 6.
Get on it, get on it.
Taking out to 50. It's been a good 50. He's worked hard. This is 50th. 50 in his 29th test. Also has gone on to make turnovers of 200s. Second 50 against England. His 4th match, so he's doing pretty well against England. Sean Pollock, his first boundary, also brings up the 200. 203 now. South Africa for the loss of 5 wickets.
Through the gap, this is a very good chase here. It's going to make it. Great shot from Butta Dippenaar.
That's a long chase. That's just drifted into the legs. He's not going to get there, Steve Harmison. That's 4. Sean Pollock picks up his 2nd boundary.
Down the track, flicked away. And 4.
Well, that's going to go for 4. That is off the outside edge. So I think Sean Pollock's decided that Esther Giles has been given too much respect.
He's got to hurry here if Michael Vaughan hits. Oh! Vaughan was steadily onto that, balanced himself nicely, took aim, just didn't hit the target.
England have taken the new ball.
That's the thing with a new ball as well, from a batting point of view. You get bat on it, it can race away just by timing. There it is. We were talking about it. Good line and length from Matthew Hoggard. It's rewarded. Marcus Scothick made it look very easy at first slip. That's what they wanted, a wicket with this 2nd new ball.
England just keep coming. Good decision by the captain. Good decision to take the new ball. Good decision to give it to Hoggard, and it's a great delivery from Matthew Hoggard. As easy as you like for Marcus Trescothick. Look at the joy there. They keep coming at you, do England. It's Sean Pollock who's gone for South Africa, and that is a big wicket.
He's done it. He's dragged that into his stumps. First of all, it was Freddie Flintoff for England with his 3 wickets. Hoggard now joins him with 3 wickets. 3 for 33. Hall's gone for just 6. It's England's day all right now. South Africa 7 down, 261.
Well, Andrew Hall will be furious. Inside edge onto the off stump. A full ball gets the inside edge and cannons onto the off stump, and quite rightly so. Got you some. Not happy there. Well, can't really lip read about that, but he has to go. Andrew Hall goes for 6 off 10 balls. South Africa now 261 for 7.
Well, this time the ball doesn't stay in the hands. It's away for 4. Well, this time Sola Cayley plays the Dippenaar straight drive. And he too picks up 3. Well, he's launched into that and been well rewarded. Square of the wicket on the offside. That'll race away for 4 runs. And Dippenaar's on 98. There he goes, that'll do very nicely. The boundary, Berta Dippenaar records his third Test match 100.
Oh, that's adventurous. He's hit that very nicely. One bounce and four, straight down over long on. There's the catch. That's what they're looking for. Simon Jones has taken just 3 balls to make a difference to England's morning. Trescothick has taken it nice and easy at slip. And Berta Dippenaar is the man on his way.
A marathon innings comes to an end. In the context of this innings, never mind the game, that is such a valuable knock from Berta Dippenaar. Leaves the ground, a standing ovation. Good catch from Trescothick. South Africa now, Berta Dippenaar goes for 110. South Africa 324 for 8.
Sliced away in the air and nicely taken. No distance on the shot. We saw him play one very good shot straight down the ground early in the day. This one not in the same category.
Well, I don't understand the thinking behind that shot. Rather should have taken this single. Maybe he thought he was the one to go after and score some quick runs, but ball spinning away from him. Not a lot, but it was enough. And Flintoff does well to get to the ball. Gives it a little bit of a kick. Stolakile has done the work this morning for his side. He goes for 22, South Africa 327 for 9.
Well, that's good footwork and lofted over the line for 6. Well taken in the crowd. Up goes the finger, that's the end of the innings. A good catch. Andrew Strauss took the first catch of the innings, he takes the last. South Africa 337 all out. They resumed today at 273 for 7. Finally all out for 337. That's quick thinking from Strauss.
Been a good effort by England to restrict South Africa to 337, especially when in 1 or 2 instances they were getting into a position where they could go on and post a really big score. But Hoggard was the main man for England. He picked up 3 invaluable wickets. There were also 3 for Flintoff. What a year he's had. 1 apiece for Harmison, Jones, and 2 for Ashley Giles, the unsung hero. It's amazing how important he is now to this England side. But Berta Dippenaar, 110 was the top scorer. Jacques Rudolph, 93. It was very good to see the 2 younger men of the South African batting lineup coming to the party after Smith and Callis, the 2 stars, had both gone for a duck. Let's just quickly review those England bowling figures. There they are. 3 for 56, Hoggard. Harmison off colour, 1 for 88. Jones, 1 for 39. His moment would come later on in the match, of course. Flintoff, 3 for 72. And there were those Giles figures as well. Bowled the most overs as well, Ashley Giles. It's interesting, of course, in the second innings, when you'd have thought he would have done, he didn't. But there we are. It all was to part.
Him to swing, but a somewhat optimistic appeal from keeper and slip. That was always going down the leg side. A little bit of swing though, Bumble.
Well, he's that sort of bowler, Sean Pollock. If there's anything around, he'll find it. He's world class and has been for years.
And that might well have been a chance then. It goes for 4. That's a great shot. He's been waiting for something with a bit of width. Martini annoyed with himself. Strauss onto that quickly. England dressing room, sitting there watching this, been fascinated by this contest. Martini start another over. And that's hammered away. This time, much more control. Out of the middle of the bat, 4 runs over mid-wicket.
Although that point fielder is deep, Strauss has got it past him. And he's timing the ball even better than Marcus Trescothick. Up and over the top. Steyn, like Tini, too short and too wide. Strauss gets that away behind point. 50 comes up for England in the 17th over.
It's a good shot. Through extra cover. He's timed that pretty sweetly.
Shot.
It's a nice shot. Typical Trescothick, that. He's got the timing, he's got the legs, he's got 4. Great shot. That's what tends to happen. It wasn't a poor delivery by most people's standards, just a little bit of room outside the off stump. But away it's gone for 4. Sean Pollock continues at the Park Drive end. Tucked away, very, very sweetly timed. No chance of anyone cutting that one off.
Pitched outside for me. Nothing from Daryl Hare. Anxious time for England, but it's 86 without loss. There he goes, he's got all of that this time. Once or twice he hasn't. He's got top edges, thick edges, that's gone all the way. There'll be one here, they'll look for 2. He'll get his 2 there. Strauss is 50. Well played, he's in good touch, Andrew Strauss. His 4th 50 in his 8th Test match. He also got 2 centuries. In the air, cries of catch. The ball races away for 4. Brings up the 100 for England. Third century opening partnership for Trescothick and Strauss. Big shout, big appeal. He doesn't get too far forward, Trescothick. Crowd are excited, South Africa fielders are excited, he's excited. Daryl Hare isn't.
Tell you what, it's not a bad shout, is it? Probably Daryl Hare thinking that might have just pitched outside leg stump. Very hard one to give. He'll be guessing if he does. Short and 4. That has been demolished to the boundary. Great shot from Andrew Strauss.
He's hit that pretty well, and he's found the gap nicely. 2 men out in the deep. Short-ish boundary down there, so 4 runs added the total. Well, he's got him. That's just what South Africa wanted. It's a first Test wicket for Dale Steyn. He's loving every moment of that. The celebrations in the crowd. South Africa absolutely desperate for that wicket. And it's Marcus Trescothick who might well have been beaten for a little bit of Dale Steyn's pace there.
Massive moment for the young man. Doesn't look a bad delivery to me, but it's through him for pace. It's a moment to remember for a long, long time. Marcus Trescothick on his way back. Opening partnership. He's gone for 47. That's 152 for 1.
Wide of the second slip. It's the only run off the over, 161 for 1.
Well, it's in the air, but it's safe. Well, it goes for 4, but I'm just wondering if that's bounced a bit more than he's expecting, Strauss.
Well, it's in the air for quite some time. Good shot from Mark Butcher. Finds the middle of the bat, it's just a push.
Just got a feeling that Mark Butcher just needs some time out there in the middle. Well, that's going to go to the boundary. That'll do everyone in the England camp a bit of good. Just breaks the shackles. So takes Andrew Strauss into the 90s. He goes on to 92.
Straight past the bowler. Can he pick up 3 runs? He's very quick between the wickets. Andrew Strauss, it's away for 4. Well, he made 100 in his debut test match at home at Lord's. He's done the same thing abroad. 100 for Andrew Strauss, his 3rd 100 in just his 8th test match. What a start to his career. It's been a very fine innings here. Had to wait his turn to get into this England side, but he's really made his presence count. Smashed away, bisects the 2 outfielders on the leg side. A real long hop from Graham Smith. That's nicely played. A gap at extra cover. Butcher has found it. That's his opening boundary. Looking for that gap again and finding it. That's away for 4 as well. That's away as well. So a lot of runs towards the end of the day. Pulled away. Magnificent stroke. Well, he does hit the ball in the air on the offside, but that'll be a very disappointing end for Andrew Strauss. After a marvellous innings, he goes. Well taken by AB de Villiers off Sean Pollock. That's a bonus for the home team. Strauss goes for 126.
Well, your favourite shots sometimes get you out. Whereas Butcher rolled his wrists in the last over, Andrew Strauss didn't. And a simple catch there for de Villiers, and Sean Pollock's back in this game. He knows an early wicket was crucial for South Africa. Andrew Strauss played very well again. He's gone for 126. England 238 for 2.
That's away fine though. Pollock losing his line. That's not like him at all. So Vaughan's able to get off the mark at the end of a successful over for Sean Pollock. 242 for 2.
Well, he's had another go at that, and he's hit it absolutely beautifully. 6 runs to Michael Vaughan. That's nicely taken. Andrew Hall has found the right length. Most of the over far too short, but eventually the length ball has done what it needed to. It's a good catch, and Michael Vaughan is on his way.
I'm not sure he commits himself really either to forward or back here. He's trapped a bit on the line. It's a good delivery. And Smith takes the catch. Well, they're all delighted. Michael Vaughan's gone. He's gone for 10. It's 249 for 3.
Smacked away. It's well in front of square. very safe and very much for Mark Butcher. Powered away. Mark Butcher in commanding form here this morning. Lovely boundary with which to finish the over. 260-3.
Big appeal.
He's had a long look at this, Simon Toffel. Look at Graham Smith. What a reaction from him. Decided to bowl another over of off spin. He's looking at the big screen, Smith. Let's have a look at this.
Well, it pitches, I think, just outside of the line.
Bowled him. It's worked. Well done, skipper. Take the new ball, take the new ball. No thanks, I'll carry on with this. He's got a big wicket, he's got a prize wicket. Graham thought, round his legs somewhere on the sweep. Part-time my foot, he's just got a big wicket.
Well, that's why he's in charge out there. He knew something, that he was going to get a stick or two. He's done it, he's got the breakthrough, and now he's got the new ball available to the big hitting Flintoff. How long does it keep going? Graham Thorpe goes for 4. England 267 for 4.
Loose delivery, it will be 4. That's what he wants, he's waiting for that. That's your loose delivery, that's 4. Flintoff off the mark.
Short balls in front of square. Flintoff prepared to take Antini on, although there are 2 men out on the leg side. It was well controlled in the end. Well, it's in the air, it sails over the long leg, and it goes all the way for 6. Risky stroke from Flintoff. Well, that's a magnificent shot, and what a way to bring up your 50 from Mark Butcher. He's dealt in 50s in this calendar year. It's his 23rd half-century in all, and this is 70th Test match. So he's whipped away behind square leg this time.
Yes!
That'll make him feel a whole lot better. Just leaned into that, it's raced away through extra cover.
It's beautifully played. And that takes England into the lead in this Test match. They're leading by 2. And Mark Butcher moves on to 73. Well, he gets a wicket, but Mark Butcher, a strange shot.
Well, he's gone for 79 and he's played so well, and he might just have nightmares when he looks at this. Is it premeditated as he takes Antini on? He stood there motionless at the crease, Mark Butcher, after he played this shot. Well, it's just a more. He's nicked it through to the keeper. Simon Toffel does the rest as Mark Butcher exits the arena. He's played beautifully for 79, but England have just lost the 5th, 346 for 5.
Jones survives that final ball of the over. 106 overs complete. 346 for 5 the score. It's a good shot. Typical Flintoff. He's held that on its way. It's out to deep square leg, and it's taken. It's a big, big blow that for the South Africans. Jack Rudolph was the man out at deep square leg who positioned himself perfectly. He didn't have to move far. And Andrew Flintoff will be ruining his decision to try and get that over the top.
Well, Mackay and Steyn has changed back to the Park Drive end, and it's a longer boundary on the leg side this time. Flintoff trying to hit this one for 6, and Steyn checks it up and down. He knows Rudolph's underneath it. Finally, he's got his man. Flintoff gave him a chance earlier, it went for 6, but he's gone this time. A breezy 35 for Andrew Flintoff, and England lose 2 quick wickets and a 353 for 6.
There's another one. 2 in succession for Mackay and Steyn. It's a good catch too. Burtadippanar diving forward at cover. And suddenly it's England whose faces look a little glummer.
Well, it's an old saying, however well you're playing, look at the scoreboard, add a couple of wickets. Well, you can add 3 wickets now. That ball just bounced a little bit more on Geraint Jones. The angle of Steyn surprising him. Hasn't faced him before. He's hugely disappointed. The South Africans, they're back in this game. Dippanar, 100 and a fine catch. Geraint Jones goes for 2. England in a bit of trouble, 353 for 7. Not sure how amused Duncan Fletcher is by the last half hour.
He's got him. These wickets continue to tumble. Andrew Hall now takes another one. Matthew Hogarth's gone, just that thin middle edge through to the keeper. And Thomas Olakile has done the rest. No mistakes there either.
Well, if I was Mark Butcher, I would stay clear of Duncan Fletcher for a little while. His shot has led to this collapse. Things were going so well, and within half an hour you're Taylor in battling. Matthew Hogarth has edged a decent delivery from Andrew Hall, and the South Africans are right back in this test match. Hogarth goes for 0. England 358 for 8.
Just over the top of mid-off's head. It was firmly struck.
That's nicely timed. Another dramatic effort, but Dale Steyn's dive in vain. He's got that through. Beautiful straight drive. Ashley Giles has been a revelation as a batsman in 2004. Giles eyeing up the mid-wicket area now. And there it goes. Up in the air this time. Can mid-off get across? Can't hold on.
Well, there's runs. It's full and wide of the off stump for Simon Jones. He's been telling everyone he likes to drive. Well, he did well to reach it from where he was. Well, there it is. Sean Pollock probes away outside that off stump. He's as good as anyone in the world at it, and he gets the breakthrough.
He might just be running things out there as well. Captain off the field, vice-captain off the field. Pollock, the bowler. Pollock setting the field to his old mates from Warwickshire days, Ashley Giles. And it's Pollock who wins. Flash, edge, catch. England are now 9 down. Slender lead of 61. Sean Pollock been looking to mop up England here. Well, it's a big wicket there. Ashley Giles, he's a sticker for England. He's gone for 26, and England are 394 for 9.
Well, he's bounced him, but I think he's found the man at fine leg. He's dropped it. He's dropped it. They're all celebrating South Africa, but I can tell you that as they celebrate. England say, well, thank you very much, we'll have a couple of runs. Well, he's dropped it in short, and Steve Armisen, I think, was waiting for that. That goes all the way, that's 6 runs. Well, I think Steve Armisen, Bumble, was sat back waiting. Quick single, which that might have been a bit tight. Well, it does all happen, doesn't it, Bumble?
I love watching 10 and 11. I like watching this 10 and 11.
That's going to land safely. Well, it's been a shot of all this over from Simon Jones. He's now to get his skates on and hurry down towards the bowler's end. He does well there. It's legal. Rule 1, if you are running to the danger end, get yourself between the ball and the stumps. Now that has gone a long way up. 3 men looking at it. One of them's got to decide to go for it. I think it's AB de Villiers who is the man who eventually went for it. That's into the gloves, but guess what? Guess what? This is now turning into a comedy of errors. Here's another chance, that's gone straight up. The bowler decides that he's not going to entrust that to anyone else. And I have to say that Steyn has deserved that second wicket in the innings. He's come so close to taking it on half a dozen occasions. Graham Smith finally allows himself the luxury of a wry smile. And South Africa have eventually managed to find a legal way of taking this 10th England wicket. England now bowled out for 425.
Well, finally, one shot too many. If no one else is going to catch it, I'll catch it myself. There's been some good cricket, some bad cricket from both sides today.
Yeah, so England all out for 425. Now, that was a reasonable score, and in the context of the match as it ended up, it was absolutely fine. But, of course, at one stage, it did look as though England were going to get much, much more than that. But then Mark Butcher got out, Flintoff got out, and there was that little collapse in the middle order, which allowed things to wobble, and England had to put up with a lead of 88. It would prove enough, of course, but I guess as England look back on this game, they'll identify that area as one where they maybe just let South Africa off the hook a little bit. Quick look at the South African bowling figures, and in particular, of course, we have to mention the no balls. They bowled an absolute ton of them. 3 for Ntini, he was the leading wicket taker. 2 for Pollock, Steyn on his debut, and Hall, and 1 for Smith, the unlikely wicket of Graham Thorpe. So overall then in the game at the end of the first innings, England had a lead. It was to be a very important lead of 88 runs. Now then, let's have a quick word with
Good positive shot, nice shot to start with. Got himself into a good position there. Michael Vaughan lopes after it. Well, he's off the mark straight away. It's nicely tucked away. No problems with the pair this time either.
Well, that could so easily have been disaster for AB de Villiers, losing control of the bat.
Well, this could have easily have gone onto his stumps if that gone any further. That was close.
Another very good shot. Beautiful straight bat.
This is the area where AB de Villiers is very strong. Hits very well. Extremely good player of quick bowling off the back foot.
Well, that's a pretty good shout. Always the worry when bowling to a left hand at the ball, may pitch outside leg stump. Why has Simon Taufel given this not out?
Only just pitched his outside leg stump.
That's nicely picked up. 1-2 bounces over the boundary rope. Hoggard proving expensive. Well, that's quite brilliant from Hoggard. It's a fine piece of bowling, an even better piece of fielding from Matthew Hoggard. We've been impressed all the way through this test match by the agility of these faster bowlers in the field. Quite superb return catch.
Well, a great catch, and we've seen Geraint Jones earlier on, the ball just stopping. He's too early on this. That's a fine catch by Matthew Hoggard. Saw back and all. AB de Villiers gone for 14. South Africa 26 for 1.
Glorious shot. Rudolph picking up exactly where he left off from the first innings.
Through the gap. And he's found the boundary again. That's going to be 4 more. And that's gone fine. Now, is that bat or is it pad? It's more runs off the bat.
Turn and bounce. Rudolph played it well.
So he played that well, didn't he? He's actually got on top of that. But there is bounce there. He also brings up the 50. A rapid 50 from the South Africans.
Got him. He's a fine slip. Marcus Trescothick takes the catch, and Giles gets that vital breakthrough for England. That really is an important wicket at this stage. South Africa still 24 runs behind England, but now they're 2 wickets down.
Little bit of bounce. He's got a big gap there to aim at. He's got fielders around the bat. Yeah, there's a touch of bounce. Trescothick in that slip position clings on. Timely wicket for England. Giles will be a threat in this innings. South Africa have lost Jacques Rudolph for 28, 64 for 2.
Well, is that a catch? Now, Darrell Hare's not sure what went on there. The ball went very quickly to short leg. Graham Smith is trying to convince the umpires that he hit the ball into the ground first.
Umpires getting together. Darrell Hare, the standing umpire, did he refer it? Yes, they do. That's been referred upstairs. All the players have gathered together. Here we are. Hit it into the floor. Hit it into the floor. There we go.
Simon Jones not going to risk diving on the ground, so that runs away for 4. The deficit reduced to just 6 runs now. That's very well timed indeed. Quality act, Jacques Kallis, and that very well made boundary brings the scores level. Smith's climbed into that, it's away through extra cover, and will run away for 4. Well, we saw a glorious cover drive from Graham Smith. Now there's one from Jacques Kallis, and that brings up the 50 partnership between this experienced pair. They're doing everything right for South Africa this morning.
Pulled away. Waited and waited for a bad ball. Hoggard, back of the length. Kallis climbs in. Big shout. Big shout. Simon Toffel, where's it pitched? Is it outside the line? He shakes his head. That's what they're looking for, probing for, full-length LBWs.
Well, this is very, very close. It would have hit the stumps. Did it pitch in line? Long way across. You heard Ian Botham talking about it. No, very close. maybe high, actually. It's amazing how many balls Hawkeye show going over the top.
Great shot. Great shot. Super shot. Just over pitching Simon Jones at the end of his 6th over. 12 off the over. Smiles from South Africa. 134 for 2. Oh! Butcher at cover. Callis on the drive. You can see it there. He's never saw it. I've never saw it. It should have been taken. Hoggard's reaction.
Well, everyone's reaction was this the moment. It wasn't there to drive. He was trying to drive it on the up. Butcher not seeing it, just sticks out one hand. And I hope you can't lip read at home, because Butcher never saw this. That is a key moment in this test match.
On the pull. Look at that reaction again from Hoggard. .54, Graham Smith takes South Africa on to 139 for 2.
It's kept a little low, it's skewed away off the bottom of the bat. Got past the one slip and raced away to the boundary. It's a good shot. Played very well indeed, and that's 4 runs as well. It kept it down beautifully. Very fine example of the way to play the hook shot there. It's a good shot. A little bit over-pitched. Very straightforward shot, though, from Graham Smith. Full face to the bat. And up comes the 150 for South Africa, who are now 152 for 2. That's airborne. And that could be a wonderful catch. That could make a difference to England's morning. Simon Jones had to make good ground in from the boundary there. Graham Smith's on his way. That only just reached the paceman out in the deep, and he did very, very well indeed to cling on to it.
So this, as you say, could be... We talked about Mark Butcher early on, but this could really turn the game England's way. Graham Smith can't believe it. He's angry. Andrew Flintoff bangs it in. He goes for it. He's onto him a little quicker than he thought. But watch this for a catch. Makes the ground and gets it just above the ground. That is top-class fielding. There you go. And don't they enjoy it, England? They know how crucial that wicket is. The captain has gone. Graham Smith out for 55. Andrew Flintoff, with the help of Simon Jones, gets the breakthrough.
Callis finds the gap on the offside. Thorpe's after this. It's running away from him, though.
Well, not a lot wrong with this Andrew Flintoff delivery. Callis just hits it at the top of the bounce, just there. Splits the field between Strauss and Thorpe. Square of the wicket, and that's 4.
Dippenaar whips that through mid-wicket. That'll be 4 as well. Surely Vaughan must get his spinner into this attack sooner rather than later.
Well, Steve Harmison out of form in this game, bowling to Boeta Dippenaar, who is in good touch. The first innings centurion, leg stump half volley, just clips it, roll of the wrists, takes 4. Poor delivery, angling in down the leg side, and Dippenaar got plenty of runs in this game. We'll like him there all day.
Oh, Dippenaar finds that gap on the offside. Chase for Mark Butcher. This time he manages to pull it back. That 3 means he'll keep the strike. 168 now for 3. Turn straight away.
Yes, Ashley.
Well, we saw Ashley Giles against Dwayne Bravo in the summer in England, where he tried to go leg side. Walter Dippenaar tries to stay really leg side of it and play Giles on the offside, which brings in slip, brings in silly point.
Yeah! He's got him. It's only taken 3 balls. Walter Dippenaar looked very uncomfortable. Why, oh why wasn't Giles on earlier? He picks up the 4th South African wicket. That really has given England a boost before lunch here. South Africa only 80 runs in front, remember, and 6 wickets in hand now.
Well, not the greatest delivery from Ashley Giles. It just sat in the pitch a bit, whereas Dippenaar put those away in the first innings. He's only been in there a short while. Giles is elated. He knows that his captain delayed in bringing him on. Maybe it was the right thing, maybe it wasn't, but Dippenaar, he's gone for 10. South Africa 168 for 4.
Simon Jones, very strong arm. His namesake didn't do so well with those wicket-keeping gauntlets. No ball this time by Harmison. Chase for the England captain. Well, turn and bounce again. It's got past Trescothick. Flintoff's going to have to chase that up to the boundary edge. He slipped as well. He's not comfortable, the new batsman. Firm drive to mid-off. 180 for 4, South Africa at lunch on the 4th day. They started the day on 99, so in the session they've added 81 for the loss of those 2 wickets, Smith and Dippenaar. England again behind the required over 8, 27 overs bowled. They should have bowled 30. And Jacques Kallis adding just 39 runs in the 75 balls that he played.
It's a short, it's a looser after lunch, it's put away. Drifting into the legs and clipped away. Frank's not frightened of playing with shots, this young man. It's a good shot. Timed very, very well. Punched through the covers. That's a big shout. That's out. That's the wicket. That's what they wanted. It looked straight, it looked forward, exactly as we're talking about. Jacques Kallis looking to work it on the onside. That is a massive wicket for England.
Bingo. Good piece of captaincy. Steve Harmison just have a rest, have a blow. 2 overs, none for 10. Simon Jones, impressive this morning. It's exactly what they've been after. Straight bowling, full of length, and he misses it. It's hit him on the back leg. It's a prize wicket, is that. Jacques Kallis, star player, star performer, best player for South Africa. England right in this game now. Kallis 61, South Africa 201 for 5.
It's the inside edge, I think it's gone. 2 in 2. This is just what England wanted. Isn't it amazing? With 1 wicket, you can pick up 2 or 3s on a hat-trick.
Terrific stuff from Simon Jones. He bowled well this morning, he was in good rhythm. Great captaincy from Vaughan. Harmison just have a rest. I've got a gut feeling I want Jones to come into the attack. 2 in 2. This is the latest. It's full, it's straight, it's exactly where he wants it. Has it gone through there and touched the pad? Is it the bat? Is it inside edge? Wicketkeeper Jones does the rest. But Sean Pollock is on his way back. One delivery, no runs for him, 201 for 6. Two in two. Hat-trick delivery, Simon Jones.
Oh, almost got through him with pace there. This is good stuff. Jones straight and quick.
Another big shout. This one may have done too much.
Or may have been just outside the line. Or got a little bit of a scratch onto it, but looked fairly close, I can tell you. Here it is. Inside edge. Big inside edge onto the pad. That saved him.
That's nicely played. Ashley Giles just struggling for a bit of rhythm. Waited a long time to get into the attack today. Well, that's up and over. Geraint Jones. 4 runs is the signal. 217 now for 6. Well, Trescothick has been magnificent at slip, and once again Flintoff does the trick. Another fine bowling change from Michael Vaughan. Everything going England's way now. South Africa 217 for 7. De Bruyn goes for 19.
Pitched it right up there. Goes on the big drive and a fine catch. Just the one slip there. In Trescothick, he's got great hands. Sander De Bruyn goes for 19. South Africa now in all sorts of trouble. 217 for 7.
Solakile prepared to leave the ball on length. That's a dangerous occupation on this pitch. Here's the end of De Bruyn, a little bit wide. Trescothick hangs on.
Didn't quite carry, I don't think. Just for a moment it looked as though they're all going to go up, but a shake of the head tells the story.
There's the edge, and Geraint Jones diving forward. Now he doesn't appeal. Flintoff's not sure. Very honest from Geraint Jones. At first sight, it's not as clear as probably Geraint Jones thinks. Does it bounce? Yes. Good, honest wicket keeping.
Over bowls, great delivery from Simon Jones. He has totally bamboozled Tami Solakile.
What a spell, Simon Jones. In his 6th over, must be feeling tired, and yet his brain is not tired. He's pleased with it, thinking all the time it was a slow ball. What was it? It was an off-spinner. The bat was down far too quickly from Solakile. And look at Simon Jones's reaction. He knows he has completely outfoxed the young batsman. Solakile goes for a duck. South Africa 218 for 8.
That's a great shot. Any batsman would have been proud of that one, let alone a number 10. That's got to be mighty close. It's the 9th wicket down now. Simon Jones has 4. England have nearly bowled South Africa out now. The lead's 136. Makarantini has to go.
Valentini looks disappointed, but he does go a long, long way across. Is this going to slide down the leg side? No. That, to me, looks out a long way across. Simon Jones, he bowls stump to stump, wicket to wicket. If you miss, I'll hit your pads or the stumps. He knows that's out. And Teeny, one beautiful cover drive, goes for 4. South Africa 2-2-4 for 9.
There's no ball call. Will they go for 2? Andrew Hall's coming back. He's going to be very, very short. He's way out. Darrell Hare does not even bother to call for the third umpire. It was a no ball, but you can be run out. Graham Thorpe is the man doing the fielding.
He could blow a gasket here, Ray Jennings. It's a no ball. Andrew Hall took the throw on. Who's the thrower? It's a weak arm from Graham Thorpe, but it's deadly accurate, and it's a good throw. Jones takes the bails. Desperate dive from Andrew Hall, and South Africa are all out. They have a lead of 141. England have been excellent in this session.
You can win a test match with a good or bad session, and that dreadful session for South Africa cost them the game, no doubt about that. All out for 229 with Jones the main destroyer. Brilliant work by him. And they lost their last 6 wickets for just 28 runs, South Africa, just when they looked like they were getting into a position where they could cause England real problems in the 4th innings. Quick look at those bowling figures. 4 for Jones, 2 for Flintoff. The surprise really is that Giles didn't bowl many more overs than 15, because everybody has kind of worked out and reckoned that this was going to be his sort of pitch to bowl on, but he was very sparingly used, certainly on the 4th day. He picked up those 2 for 39, but it was a well-worked effort by the England bowling attack, and it meant, of course, that they were very much in the box seat. Let's have a quick look at the overall position of the game. 142 runs to win. They had masses of time to get them in. It was just a question of whether the pitch would play up.
Well, what a start. Sean Pollock picks a wicket up with the very first ball of the innings. What a game.
Sensational start for South Africa. Graham Smith got his team together. There was a lot of tub thumping, demanding big effort from them. This is a perfect start. It's Pollock. He will be a danger. Nick Solakeli does the rest. England have lost the first wicket, looking for this 142. It's Marcus Truscotty. In and out. One delivery. England none for 1.
Well, the perfect start for South Africa. Very first ball of England's second innings, and Sean Pollock has struck. We said that he would be a threat wicket to wicket. Mark Butcher is England's number 3. Well, the thing is, where did that pitch? But this is what Sean Pollock does, wicket to wicket. Great piece of bowling. But where did it pitch, and was there any bat? It's outside.
Pitch is just outside. It might be an inside edge. Somebody once said there's a lot of cricket left in a game. This is certainly one of them. Perfect start for South Africa. Where's it pitching? Is it pitching on? Is it just outside? Just think of the umpire. He's got to assess all that real time. Where does it pitch? Gosh, he's hitting the stumps.
Tell you what, I've seen those give and bumble. Clipped away, that's 4. Up the hill, 2 full, and one leg stump. Has to be put away, and it was put away well. Good shot through the gap. Hits the ropes. 4 off the last ball. Good over for England. 7 runs from it. 3 gone. It's 11 for 1. It's a wicket. He went after the wide one. He's edged it. Graham Smith takes it. Mark Butcher's gone. 11 for 2.
This is an excellent catch from Graham Smith. Big, wide, have a go at that, and he does. It's Mike Butcher on his way back to the pavilion, and he might get a glance from Duncan Fletcher again. It's wide. Keeper goes across Graham Smith, but it's safe enough, and Teeny joins in. Pollock got the first, and Teeny gets the second. Mike Butcher without scoring, same as Marcus Trescothick. England 11 for 2.
Well, it's edge, but it's gone through the slips. I'm not sure it carried. It's 4 more to the total. Roger Strauss have been leaving it well up to then. It's 20 for 2.
Nervy time. Does it carry? Effort from Antini again. Outside edge. It's going down. It's going down. And it drops short. And it goes between first and second slip. Plays it very softly. Anxious look. It races away for 4. 122 to win England.
That's well played again. Jack Rudolph will save 1 run, but 3 more valuable runs in England's run chase. Pulled away. Xander De Bruyne. Just 2 this time. Oh, that's a very, very good stroke from Vaughan. Rudolph's chasing again. Sprawls into the boundary rope. Vaughan looking for the 4th run, but they settle for 3. He's smashed that away square. 4 more. Strauss is in superb form.
South African captain trying to work out how you get this young man out. He hits it in the air. He doesn't go up or down with it. He'll flat bat it, but he backs himself to find a gap.
Lovely straight drive. Outstanding shot again. An expensive Pollock over. 11 runs coming from it, 41 for 2.
Got that away on the offside. He's made very good contact with that one. 4 runs to Michael Vaughan.
Psychologically, that's the first stepping stone for England into double figures. Just 96 to win after this shot. It's wide, goes after it. It's a fair bit of bat on it. Races away.
It's nicely played, those soft hands from Michael Vaughan. Macarantini, athletic and quick though he is, unable to cut that one off. An acknowledgement from him that he might just have done a little bit better with that. Oh, beautifully bowled! Dale Steyn has got exactly what he wants from the last ball of the over. That's a wonderful delivery. Michael Vaughan has to go, his off stump is out of the ground. He had absolutely no answer to that.
In fairness, that is one delivery. That is a magnificent delivery. It's full and it's swung. Now the question is, why has it suddenly started swinging? I'm not sure the England captain could have done much about that. Credit to the bowler. A terrific delivery. England lose their 3rd wicket. Michael Vaughan has gone for 15. It's 50 for 3.
Thick edge, well wide of those 2 slips. Graham Thorpe has his first run of this innings. It's 52 for 3. Could have hurried through, Thorpe now. He could have been struggling there. That was mighty close.
I reckon that was out with a direct hit. Sean Pollock's the man that covered the ground and got the throw away. Have a look at this. It's just a hint of panic here on the side. He's hit it too firmly. Oh, he's not in the frame. Not in the frame.
Edged over the top. Gave it plenty. It had enough on it to clear the slips comfortably. And it brings in 4.
He's outside the line. Andrew Hall finishes his appeal in front of Graham Thorpe. Smiles between the pair of them. He nearly trod on him.
Well, he should be smiling after the first innings little rap over the knuckles. Well, tell you what, that's a bit close.
Gosh, the first thing I said straight away was outside the line, but I'm not sure it was. And he's on the sweep again. Smith down on his knees. Well, he's got bat on that. Couple for Thorpe on the sweep. 26 overs have gone, 73 for 3. In the air, in big vacant spaces as well. It won't go for 4, they'll look for 2 and stay at 2.
Just for a second I thought there was a man out there. It's given Strauss the opportunity for a free hit. Graham Smith wanting players in run-saving positions, also wants to attack at the same time, so there's a fine line.
And there's that pull again. They'll look for 2. He'll get a single. They bumped into each other there. Hall and Strauss. Nothing much. Just a little bit of contact. Good stuff. Full toss. Driven through extra cover. It's just a single.
Well fielded by 12th man Hashim Amla.
Big shot. The man has just moved from that mid-wicket position. Do you want to have a go? Yes, he does. Strauss moves on to 50 with a big shot over mid-wicket. They're relieved, and he's playing very, very well.
Can't go wrong, can he? Really has played well, Andrew Strauss. On this occasion, that man just been brought up, and what does he do? He sticks it exactly where he was. He's had a wonderful test match so far, Andrew Strauss.
Smith persisting with himself. Another big shout. Well, a lot of things to consider here. And straight on.
Oh, I know there's a few in world cricket that think that spinners don't get enough LBWs. If that was a seamer, you'd probably think very close.
There's a big shout there, but that seemed to drift a fair way down the leg side as it pitched in line, and then of course it's got to straighten a lot.
Let's have a look. Fairly wide on the crease, drifting in. Did it straighten? Well, it's close again. Probably missing leg. Nope. Hitting Midland leg. Thorpe survived 2 from 2.
This time he gets it away, and he gets it away well. Graham Smith will be scratching his head and thinking, is there any justice? 52 to win.
Well, he likes to sweep Graham Thorpe. He's bowled well, Graham Smith. It's been a good over. Just straying down the leg side. Thorpe catches up with it, hits the boundary.
He's got this one through. might have been half stopped, or a little bit of pace taken off it. And Teeny's doing the running down. It's 2 more to the total. Well, another consultation between the umpires. I think it appears from our commentary box to have deteriorated a bit, the light. They're having a chat. England player, the batsmen don't seem too bothered. They've gone back to their respective ends. They've had a little chat in the middle. Let's see what happens. With Graham Smith, what would his view be, Nash? Would he want to stay out?
I don't know, he seems involved. Whether he's saying my fielders can't see it, the ball might be getting wet. He might have gone over, said the ball. We'll find out very soon. Well, that answers your question. Graham Smith has gone up to the umpires and said, I'd like to go off. The 2 England batsmen were desperate to stay on, and the umpires must keep it fair for everyone. It's got to be fair for everyone. Michael Vaughan can't believe it. He's thinking to himself, well, my batters want to stay on.
Well, I think that's exactly what the 2 batsmen are saying. Hang on a minute, we're happy. We're the guys batting. But I suppose the umpires at the end of the day will try and be fair to everybody.
It's 49 that England need to take out this first Test match and set that enviable record of 8 wins on the bounce. Well, what an honour for Dale Steyn. He's been thrown the ball first this morning. He produced that absolutely unplayable delivery to Michael Vaughan. Graham Smith will be hoping for some more of the same from his debutant fast bowler. It's the first time Steyn will bowl from the Park Drive end. He's bowled all his overs previously from the duck pond end. Now, what field is Graham Smith going to set? He's got to take wickets, yes, but he's also got to stop runs. It's Strauss who's on strike. His first ball of the last day. Right on the button straight away, Dale Steyn. No great pace in that delivery, but it's accuracy that's more important. First runs of the day. Jack Rudolph doing the fielding. He limits England to 2. Just the 1 slip. Away fine. Well, it was a great effort, but the ball has run into the rope. Another huge sigh of relief in the England dressing room as the 100 comes up for the visitors.
Well, 40 more wanted, 42, sorry, to win. But terrific diving stop, and then just couldn't stop it. Was worried about his body and the ball being in contact with the rope. In the end, it crept over. 50 partnership. It's been tough out there for those 2. 104 balls.
Oh, he smashes that away. What a shot that is.
That goes all the way, Bob. And that will bring England now requiring just 35. What a good shot. Banged in, but he's onto it very quickly, Strauss. And he gets that one out the middle of the bat. People have talked about his pull shot. Well, occasionally it might get him out, but he gets a lot of runs with it. And that goes over the rope. It's prompted a change in the field. Man's been dropped out.
Well, that was an amazing stroke, Ian. Did you see how far outside off stump it was when he made contact?
That was the comeback delivery. But you're right, Bob, it was outside the off stump. It's probably a good, what, foot? But he's onto it so quickly. He's fetched it. It's hit the middle of the bat, I'll tell you.
Strauss in a hurry. That's away. Fine of Ntini. That's 4 more. Dale Steyn a little bit wayward. Smith has gambled with his inexperience. It may be an expensive gamble.
Richard Strauss has made it quite clear he's not going to hang around. If it's short and wide, he's going for it. That races away, so that's 10 off 3 balls. 31 to win.
No second slip. Steyn at third man.
Didn't appear with that shot then there's too much in the way of imminent rain. You just don't know though, do you? Just don't know. It's very unseasonal.
Thorpe gets his first run of the day.
28 to win, Bob.
Pulled away. And that'll run away for 4. 18 needed.
I should think the heads, if there was anything left in the South African camp, the heads will now have dropped. Just play that shot well.
Now they're only 16 runs away from another famous victory in the commentary box. Nasser Hussain and David Lloyd.
England closing this game down in style. Both these batsmen look more confident. Went off the field last evening with 49 required in grim light and a little bit of drizzle. But runs have flowed this morning.
And it's all been Andrew Strauss, Bumble. It's 32 runs he's got this morning. And Thorpe has got 3.
Do you know, I think Thorpe's played brilliantly, just how you'd expect him. Experience, just say over to the lad, you carry on, you play the shots, I'll stay in. And there'll be 4 more. Thorpe on the back foot through the covers. You just wait for Smith. He will give you a bad delivery. He spins it a little bit, should do on day 5. England need 9 to win.
Well, Graham Thorpe, he's always in there, always in at the end for England. Test victories round the world. Reliable middle-order batsman. Sensible head on him. Moves to 30.
Well, he's on that sweep again. Just bring him a single. Well, you said it last night that the script would be that Thorpe will be in at the end regardless. He'll just bat to make sure there are no alarms for England, all the experience. And just for him, individually, he's spending time at the crease, and that's good for England as well. Well, they're just milking Smith away here. Nearing the end for South Africa, that's tight. Simon Toffel not calling for the 3rd umpire, so England needs 6. They'll be very contented up in that dressing room. They still needed 49 this morning. It can be tricky. And South Africa would come in strong, but England have been equal to that. Not be worried too much about Graham Smith, the bowler. You get plenty of bad balls. And runs are coming at a rate, scoring off every ball in this over. 11 runs from it, 137 for 3. Pulled away for 4, England are level, they need 1.
Well, at the beginning of this game, it's noted Andrew Strauss might have a problem with the pull shot. Well, he scored about 200 runs with it at St George's Park. Anything short, he doesn't hit this, he just helps it on his way, and there's 2 fielders out there that dissects them.
And there it is, England make history, 8 on the bounce. It's Strauss who clatters this ball short of a length, backward of point. Great style for 4, he finishes on 94, Thorpe is on 31. England win in style here in Port Elizabeth. Handshakes all round, but he's the star of the show in the batting stakes for England, Andrew Strauss. Well, what a team this is. Michael Vaughan and his team very much together, great camaraderie, but great skill and great style. All the problems in this Test series at the minute are with South Africa.
Brilliant stuff by Strauss and by Thorpe as well. He played his part, 31, but it was Strauss with 94, and add that onto the 121 he got in the first innings. What a game he had. Brilliant stuff by the Middlesex batsman. A quick look at the bowling figures. Pollock got them off to a brilliant start, taking a wicket with the first ball. That was the only wicket he took, although he could easily have had Butcher, second ball of the innings, of course. And Teeny picked up one for 24. But the ball of the innings, and probably the ball of the match, was that one that Michael Vaughan got from Steyn. Outstanding stuff. But don't worry about that. It was England that were winners by 7 wickets, and it was indeed their 8th win in a row. Well, after it was all over, the various key players had their say, with Nasser Hussain, the player turned interview.